What's up, Aries? Welcome to your end of May reading. I apologize that this is coming out so late. I have been busy. I was traveling. I was out of the country for a friend's wedding, and I had every intention of doing all the things. I brought all my stuff. It just didn't happen. Honestly, a lot has been going on. So I apologize. But I hope you guys have been having a fabulous May so far. I feel like this is a really big time for you guys. This is a very, a serious point in a lot of your guys' lives. And I'm probably going to talk about it kind of dramatically, but I feel like that's almost the Aries way. No shade. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little spun. For your animal spirit card, you guys got the stingray, okay? Stingray talks about being, this being a pivotal time in your life. It's make or break time. And for some of you guys, that might come down to life or death. You know what I mean? And I know, again, that sounds extreme, but I'm putting it in an extreme way because I feel like you Aries are extreme. When you guys like something, you really like it. You love somebody, you really love them. When you're mad at them, even if it's over the smallest thing, you're really fucking mad. When you, like, everything you guys do, you do it passionately. You're the first, you're the babies. You're the babies of the zodiac. You do things very passionately, very fiery, sometimes impulsively. And for me, I'm a Libra. You guys are my opposite sign. So, of course, we show each other, our shadows. So there's things about Libras you guys look at and be like, oh my God, you guys are so fucking annoying in that sense. And there's things that I look at in Aries and I'm like, oh my God, you guys are too much, right? That too muchness about you guys is beautiful when it's in balance, but when it's not, it's not. And it's hard. And I feel like you guys are making a lot of changes internally. I feel like things are going to be shifting on the outside, but I feel like there's a lot of internal change that's happening right now. This is a very spiritual time for you guys. This is a very, again, like I said, it's make or break. You guys are going through this pivotal time with the stingray, right? This is a time where you guys are, should be, I hope, focusing on aligning yourself, aligning your chakras, finding that balance, wanting to grow. I love it. It's like, it also talks about growing your spine. A lot of you guys are growing your spine and growing in so many ways that are going to be so beautiful. And the best thing that I love about it is you're finally, Aries, you guys are hard to let go of shit. If you want something, someone, a situation, sometimes you guys can just have that strong hold. And I've always attributed to it, again, being, okay, you guys are the babies of the zodiac. Like, they're, no shade, acting like babies, right? I want this, give it to me, I want it. But I feel like you guys are finding the balance in all of this. And honestly, things are going to really kind of level out, right? I feel like you guys are letting go of people who are bad for you in terms of love. I feel like you guys are trying to build on your stability, build on your career. And again, like I said, I feel like there's a lot of spiritual things going on, right? And it's really, really good for you. Now, I bought these cards called Empowering Questions, and they've been great for me, just to pull a card and be like, girl, what is really the focus of the thing, right? Sometimes when we're stuck on a problem, we're looking for a solution, we're not asking ourselves the right questions. Sometimes our head is too clouded or we don't know, right, where to go. And so with everybody, I've been kind of meditating on the energies and, asking this question, pulling the card with the intention of like, what is it that Aries needs to focus on? What is it that is going on that, like, what is the question that's going to bring them the most confidence and abundance and all that moving forward and all the good, nothing but the good for Aries. And you guys got, which is really interesting, and it goes with the stingray like perfectly. It says, what is the worst that could happen if I let go of things that no longer serve me? What is the worst that can happen if I'm letting go of the people, the feelings, the old bad attachments. What's the worst that could happen to you guys if you let it go? Again, like I said, whenever you guys want something or you feel like something belongs to you, there is this stronghold that you guys can develop that honestly fucks you up at the end of the day. It doesn't really affect other people. It affects you guys. It's almost like using that stingray and stabbing yourself, right? So really ponder on that question. What is the worst that could happen if you let things that you know aren't for you go? What's the worst that could happen? In that, you guys are really in this place where you're, again, getting spiritual, finding your tribe. This is about tradition. This is about religion. You know, maybe some of you guys are looking to higher powers right now, right? Maybe you guys are going to some type of therapy or counseling, or like, trusting someone who has a special skill in this, in this realm. I feel like you guys are aligning yourself more, finding your tribe. It's just like, I feel like honestly, for the past few months of readings for Aries, I feel like a lot of you guys have been in this really stuck place where you weren't able to create, weren't able to think clearly, just really in a weird place. And I love this is coming out of it, right? This is underneath this card. You got the Empress underneath the Hierophant. So you guys are coming to a place where you will be able to create, your solar plexus, again, your chakras aligning, your ego building and your confidence building. I think that's really good because I feel like you guys have come out of a place where you just kind of been going over and over and over and over and over and over things in your head and talking to yourself in negative ways, right? It has not been serving you. But it feels like your eye is on the prize. I feel like your approach is a little bit different. I feel like things are going to get a little bit easier. You guys are finding balance in things. And so I do love that. Now, you guys start out with 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess card. That's earth energy, water energy. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This 10 of Pentacles to me, it feels like it's the goal. I feel like there's a lot of emphasis on family. If your family bonds, your family relationships have not been right, I feel like that's a really big focus this end of the month going into Gemini season. Now, underneath this 10 of Pentacles, you have the Sun card. And then besides that, you have the Page of Cups. This could have to do with your family. Like, let's say you're a mother or father and your relationship with your kids is kind of like on the rocks. I feel like that's a focus. There's a real focus on legacy and what you leave behind. You guys are thinking a lot about your legacy. You're thinking a lot about your value in terms of not just money, but what am I leaving behind? That is posing a lot of question right now. And for a lot of you guys, that's what's going to bring you the stability, not necessarily the money, but the legacy. For those of you who have been feeling like maybe you're having some issues with feeling like you're worthy, or like you have, issues of, feeling deserving in certain things. It's not so much the money that drives you crazy. It's the legacy. What am I here for? What am I here for? And I feel like you guys are on this, journey where you're really deciding. And for a lot of you guys, making decisions to do something new. And I love that. Again, this is a pivotal time. So whatever habits or ways of doing things you guys had before, I feel like you guys are turning over a new leaf and trying to do something different, right? Two of Wands is all about making decisions. Yes. It's all about taking action. Yes. It's about taking actions in something new and something we're passionate about, right? Wands are all about passion. So I do feel like there's, I love that. 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You guys are setting new foundations, especially if this has to do with family. Yes, money and all that, but it feels like family, and it feels like just for you guys, like your legacy, right? With the 7 of Pentacles, this is a card of planting seeds, right? So I feel like you guys are planting new seeds. Some of you, in terms of work, you may be trying something new. God, right as I say that, the Fool card pops out. Trying something new. The thing is, whatever it is that you're trying to move and change in your life, it's going to require you to take a risk. It's going to require you to be a little bit ballsy, which you guys are. It's going to require you to pack light, meaning you cannot take your old baggage with you. Whether this is a new job, a new relationship, or just you and your own personal work, you cannot take your old baggage with you, right? That is very important. Now, you guys are going to be in a place where I think you're networking and meeting some really great people who can bring some new opportunities, right? Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. And so I just want you guys to know that if you've been feeling a little bit discouraged, and if you're one of these Aries who've just been feeling down and out, like things are getting better, right? And things are getting better because I feel like you guys are planting better seed, honestly. So it's like, if there's been any negative self-talk, anything, you guys are planting better seed. Now you got the High Priestess with the Two of Swords. Some of you guys need to make a decision on something. It's interesting. You got the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. Some of you guys, this has to do with a certain connection that you're a part of, right? 2-2. 2-2-2. High Priestess 2-2-2. Okay. Ooh. The Moon. With the High Priestess and the Moon, I feel like there are things that are going to be coming to you, information that's going to be coming to you, that's going to make you feel empowered to make these decisions. Because whatever it is that you guys were holding on to, maybe it's just a thing that you didn't have enough information before. That's what it kind of feels like. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's a lot of water energy here. But it feels like there's something you need to decide about. And I feel like there's some things that come to light that kind of help you make this decision. Yeah. And where you guys were blocked before and not wanting to see things clearly, I feel like you guys are really tapping into that High Priestess energy and you're seeing it clearly now. Things are becoming very clear. Now, next row, you got the Sun, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Okay, Sun, Leo energy. Clarifying that you've got the Nine of Cups. I'm sorry, Nine of Cups. No, you have the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys may be needing to let go, let go, let go. I don't feel like I've been saying this, but I mean, someone needs to hear this again this month. Some of you guys have been letting or needing to let go of a connection that you had with someone. This could be someone that you had kids with. This could be a Leo energy. This could be someone, this is something that it's just, it's not good for your mental health. Nine of Swords is not good for your mental health. That is that person who can't eat, can't sleep, just cannot, like cannot function. I feel like there's a source of happiness that they bring you or that you hope that they bring you, but it feels like there's something you guys need to let go of. And it could be this idea of what your life and what you thought it was going to be. It could be this idea of what you thought your family was going to look like, right? Because swords do have to do with our ideas and thoughts and how we communicate them. So it could be that. I feel like there's something you guys need to let go of cups, or at least sit on for a while and really, really, really contemplate this. But the thing is, I feel like once you do, there's a chance of new things coming in. There just seems like there's something that you guys still need to flesh out. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, like trading one person in for another. But you guys, I mean, really, wherever your blockages are, they can affect all areas of your life. It doesn't really matter. So for a lot of you guys, I just feel like this is self-happiness. Golly, 10 of Swords. Yes, it's really important that there's something you guys have to drop. There's something you guys have to drop if you want something new to come in. Ace of Pentacles, something new that's stable. And with all these swords, it feels like it has to do with you. I mean, it could be like an air sign person. It could be your thoughts towards an air sign person. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But it feels like there's something you need to drop in order to move forward. And a lot of that has to do with your thoughts about a matter of something. Your thoughts about something. And then that welcomes new things to come in. Because it's like energetically, you guys feel too, I don't want to say tight. That's not the right word, but that's all I can think of right now. Like you guys feel too tight. I don't know. Use this time really right now, Aries, to meditate, to pray, to whatever it is that you do to get yourself grounded and kind of connected to source again, right? Because you got the the 4 of Swords next. Also, I feel like you guys are going to be getting a lot of clues in your dreams, but there's a lot of whatever this is that you're going through right now, Aries. I feel like it's a kind of a difficult time, but it's a very spiritual time. It's a very spiritual time. All of these are about connecting to source. All these are about connecting to the divine. All of these are about going deep within and really, you know, finding your truth for you. Now, the 4 of Swords follows the 3 of Swords, so that indicates to me that something heartbreaking has happened, or something that there's disappointment over has happened. This is a time to rest. And once you do that, you've got new things coming to you. Again, with this and that Page of Cups, you guys have new opportunities coming to you, but I feel like there's like some intense healing that needs to go on right now, and some things that you guys definitely need to let go of. With all this 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords action, like there's no doubt about it. Now, Temperance, 10 of Swords again, 2 of Swords again. Making the decision to move on for your best good. You are done with certain cycles. You are done with certain ways of thinking. You are done. You guys have been doing your own work, whether people realize it or not. It's time to really use that and implement it and put it forth. I think right now it's a little bit of a tough time trying to find the balance with that, but you guys are guided. That Temperance card, right? Page of Cups. I feel like you guys are going to find a new lease on life, right? But it's so, I know I've said this to you guys and you're probably like, this is redundant, but shit, this is what the cards are saying. You guys have to let something go. You have to let something go. A lot of you guys, this has to do with an air sign person, Queen of Swords. You have to let something go. You have to in order to move on. You have to be honest. You have to be upfront. You have to speak your truth. And then once you do that, let it go. Aries, you guys could try to like speak your truth, and then you guys, no shade, have the propensity to like keep talking about the shit. Keep being mad about it. You go and talk to your friend, you're like, girl, I'm not dealing with him, and he did this, and I told him, and da-da-da, and you just can't let it go after that. Just fucking let it go. Let it go. What is more important at this moment? Being right about something or just being happy? Like, I think that's the main thing. And look at that. Decide to be happy. The Sun. Decide to move on. Decide to, and it's interesting, there's a moon in this card and there's Sun here. And there's 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, she's blinded and her heart's crossed. Open up. Open up. Let out whatever you have to let out. Let out whatever fires you have to let out so that you can just move on. I feel like that's really important. All these swords concern me, quite honestly. This is a big make it or break it moment in your life. This is a very pivotal moment in your life. Like I said, this is extreme. And I know I'm talking about it in extreme measures, and this is not going to be for all of you. So please take it as it resonates, you know, and don't try to make something fit that doesn't. But if you're feeling this energy, it is time for you guys to take the steps to actively do something about it. And you are being so supported on a spiritual level. You've got so many spiritual cards, right? Just lean into it. Lean into it. What is the worst that could happen if you let this go? Be happy? Be stress-free? You know, what's the worst that could happen if you let this anger that you're harboring towards another person go because of what they did or didn't do that you felt like they should have or should not have done? Like, let it go. Let it go. Girl, let it go. Lord Jesus. Dreams of abundance. Okay, I told you earlier with this 4 of Swords cards, really pay attention to your dreams. I feel like you guys are getting little aha moments in there. You may be getting messages from, you know, God, your angels, people who've passed over, whatever. Pay attention to that, okay? It says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Okay, you guys are getting clues. You guys are getting little trails of goodness. Just really lean into that. Okay. And again, all this sword shit, whatever you think you know, just let it, like, just honestly let it go, please, Lord. So Unrequited love, and you deserve love. Again, unrequited love. There's something that you guys need to let go because there's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep it going. It just is what it is, no matter how we paint the picture, even if you wanted it. And you guys do deserve love, right? With that Page of Cups, like I said, you deserve love, and love can be on its way, but you guys have to let go of, and it doesn't necessarily feel like a person. It feels like you guys are just harboring anger and hate towards something. And of course, this isn't going to be for all of you, you know, but there's resentment that you're holding on to that's holding you guys back to going to the next level that you guys want to so very badly. So please, I mean, I don't know. Everybody is different in terms of what steps you need to take in order to move on and get your healing. But I encourage you guys to really do that right now, because first of all, you're being fully supported. If you make the move now, you have newness in front of you, right? The Fool. This is a time of the Fool. This is a time to take the risk. This is a time to do something we're a little scared to do, right? It's okay. I think you guys are being supported. But what you cannot keep going through is all of this sword energy. Look at this. This is heavy. This is heavy. Double message of Two of Swords, needing to make a decision. 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. It's a lot. But it feels like, you know, true to the definition of swords being thoughts, ideas, that those sorts of things, self-talk, it feels like it's a lot of this in order to move on. I don't feel like anything is actually happening at this moment, but it just feels like you guys, there's a stronghold of harboring some resentment towards something. And I just hope that you guys find your healing. Okay? I love you. I'm supporting you. I'm praying for all of you all the time. I pray for all of you guys, all my subscribers and people who just happen to fucking see my videos. And, you know, if you need a personal reading, I'm here. Please email me, shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. Let me know if this resonates with you guys. I love you. I'm supporting you. I'm sending you all the love. And I'll see you next time. Bye.